What's up, sports fans? We're here for another edition of RBU. You want to introduce yourself?
Alex Gonzalez, running back, Christian High School, class of 2019.
And I'm not gonna lie. I would be lying if I told you I think I'd be doing an RBU with Christian High School. They're known for throwing the ball, but this year they got a special talent, moving around slot, running back. You play all over the place. Talk about what it's like to have a coach that trusts you enough to move you to different positions all the time.
Oh yeah, it's great. B's been my coach forever. It's great that he has the balls to really put me in these certain positions.
Definitely.
And the playmaker that I am, it's great having the trust in me to be able to do that.
And looking at your film, thing that popped out to me the most was the fly sweep. For y'all that don't know the fly sweep, basically you send somebody in motion at full speed, so when the quarterback hikes the ball, he give it to him and let him run. The fly sweep seems to me like is your favorite play. Talk about why you're so successful running this fly sweep.
That's probably one of my favorite plays, just because when the motion happens, I'm already at full speed. So, and that's what I rely on as my position of play. So when I get the ball in full speed, I'm already at that certain point to where I can just take off and do what I do.
And you're like looking at tape, you're really fast. That's a big part of your game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speed. So how are you able to running fast, to be able to run so fast and still have that mentality of slowing the game down? How do you approach that when a defender's trying to tackle you? What do you think? Just look at the situation and then make a move? Is it instinct or?
Yeah, I honestly just God-given talents, and that's what I've literally relied on my entire life and been coached up every year to do. So I feel like that's a big part of it for sure.
And talk about your offensive lineman, because that's a huge part. Even though this is RBU, I try to do a great job of shouting out the offensive linemen because they're the ones who make the holes for us running back. So talk about ways your offensive lineman successful.
Yeah, shout out Duncan, Nathan Lee, Cody Boston. We got Yaya, Gary Rosenthal. Entire starting line. Appreciate them a lot. Without them, I can't do what I can do, and they're the ones that make all the holes for me to run through.
And let's step in the direction of talking about your team. Your team's doing great. We talked about earlier how it's a small school, but you're still able to have a lot of success, and you're in that top 10 ranking on Max Preps. What's the goal for the end? What's your goal moving forward as far as individually, with your stats and team goals?
Individually, I would like to get near 1,000 yards, if not over, rushing or receiving for the season, and at least 14 to 17 touchdowns on the season. But as a team goal, we've been together since our freshman year as my senior class, so CIF would for sure be a huge goal for our team this year.
And you're talking about how receiving and running the ball. Talk about how much receiving the ball, because a lot of people, running back is just, run the ball. Talk about the art of being able to catch the ball off the backfield. What does it do for your team?
For our team, for sure, it really spreads out our offense as a whole. Just to, me, myself, and Javier Jimenez just spreads out the offense so we can get it out, outside to where normally there's no one there to run up the sideline.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you on RBU. If there was a high school fantasy football PPR league, I would definitely draft you. You get a lot of touches. Good luck the rest of the season, and we're out. So for you, the you, right? Yeah.